Welcome to the 9642 podcast. This is your host, Mr. Number 9.
And this is The Fool.
This is where me and The Fool give our
unqualified and unrequested
ramblings on the various issues in the world of sport.
Or something like that.
Hello everybody, we are a few weeks away from the Football World Cup. I know there is a Cricket World Cup going on. We will cover it. We will talk about games. There will be stuff.
But there's also a Rugby League World Cup and a Women's Rugby Union World Cup going on as well.
It is
just like
it is not a
World
Women's
Cup
Rugby
Central.
Union World Cup. It is just a Rugby World Cup.
I apologise. Rugby World Cup and the League World Cup.
With Black Ferns playing really, really well, but we will talk more. Before we get into the Football World Cup, this is now almost becoming a semi-tradition for us. We have to do a kit review. Now, as you recall, before the T20 World Cup, why did we not do a T20 World Cup this year? Because most of the kits are the same. Because this is cricket.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to make money.
Apparently not.
Can't imagine any football team doing that, or at least that's what I thought, what I said a year ago, any football team leading into the World Cup without revealing kit, and yet we have one. So there's lots to look forward to. Now, for those of you who haven't caught our last podcast regarding kits, we have a tier list.
Yay!
So just to remind everyone, in our tier list, S tier is fresh tier. These are the kits that are legendary, gonna be collected forever. We know them when we think about them. We'll always talk about them. They're just up there. And you know it when you see it. Second is the A tier. These are great kits. You'll wear them going out. They look fantastic, but they're not S tier. They're just not quite that. They're not that timeless classic that we expect from an S tier kit. The B tier, they're a good tier. Nothing wrong tier, everything's fine. Just not quite good enough to be an A tier. From that we have the meh tier, the D tier.
C tier is meh.
C tier. C tier is the meh tier. They have it's pass, but it's meh. It's not an F tier, which is a fashion crime tier. Which is they're awful kits, they're terrible, people will want to forget about it. You'll look back at replays of games of these kits and go, oh, that kit was awful.
Yeah, exactly.
That's basically the setup. We're going to go much like our cricket tier list. We're going to look at both the home jersey and the away jersey, and we are going to look at them as a group. Side note, the only team that has a new kit in this World Cup, the Cricket World Cup, is the Sri Lankan team, who we rated to be the best kit overall, I believe, both best home, best away, and best set. Did we not?
Yes, no. Sri Lanka's for the Cricket World Cup one last year. Sri Lanka just took it away. We were just blown away by their.
Yep. The power of kit is strong, and Asia Cup champions, guys, work on your kit, cricket. But
exactly.
Back to the football. We're gonna go in alphabetical order. We're gonna look at everything that we, as much information as we can find out there. It's not as easy as you would like to think to look at to do a kit tier list and get the information you need. Now, going into it, let's start A for Argentina. Adidas doing both their kit, obviously both their kit, they've got the contract. Alright, home kit, what do you think? First thoughts as the resident Argentina fan.
It's nice and classic. It looks very good, looks very smart. To be fair, it's an Argentine shirt, It's got the light blue and white stripes. It looks like every Argentina home shirt, just about ever.
There's bits of this that I really like. Obviously I'm an Adidas stan. These are the sneakers I collect. I love their gear. But just the nice 3 stripes, just letting them speak for themselves, not even writing name. That's a very understated design. There's a lot of there's a lot of minimalism
Hmm.
with all of the Adidas kits, which I dig. But very subtle touches here and there, like the three stripes on the shoulders, definitely like.
Yeah.
There's apparently a sun at the back of the net.
Oh, okay.
There's black stitches here and there, and they've got a flag at the back with where just over the name where the names are meant to be.
Oh, okay.
Very classic,
Yeah.
absolutely great. Adidas, I think they've hit it out of the park. A tier straight off the bat for this one for me.
Yeah, no, I would give it that as well. I mean, yeah, I'm the resident Argentine fan, so but A tier straight up. It
So
looks real good.
now there's going to be a theme. What Adidas seems to have done is keep a lot of the first kits, or home kits, quite traditional, and done the away kits with some style and pizzazz. So, and yeah, they have done a purple kit,
Yeah,
and what do you think?
I actually quite like it. I'm
Hmm.
sort of would like to like the images we've got. We can't really see just the top half of them when they're wearing it. So I'm sort of
Yeah,
curious how it's going to look fully worn with the flames. It's got purple flames at the bottom, which is
yeah.
just cool
The
in my
flame,
head. But
yeah, the
um,
flames are a reference to the sun on the Argentine flag.
yeah, yeah,
It's purple. It's basically represent this fight for gender equality, which I'm down with
yeah,
100%, of course. Yeah, I mean, but every other styly bit, like this, like all the little touches from that classic kit are there for me, and I like the V-neck with the little, it's not a full V-neck. There's a bit
oh,
coming
it's
out.
yeah. I see what you mean.
Very the sleeves are great. Look, it's gonna be divisive, right? This is
Hmm.
like the flames are gonna be divisive, but I immediately like it. Once again, I think A tier hit it out of the park. Adidas.
Yeah, I'm A tier as well, minimum. I just wonder. I would say I would have liked to seen it the full length worn to see how the flames quite come because it's almost S tier for me, the away
Hmm.
strip. Um, but I'm a little worried it doesn't quite get the full effect
Yeah,
whilst being worn, and sort of just the two images that we could find of them being worn. Like you
yeah,
see wearing it, you can't see it. You see the little bit, the tops of the flames, and it sort of looks like it's a little bit lost the flame look about it.
yeah,
Not like the Sri Lankan um, cricket one last year, which had the sort of flamey sun thing going as well, um,
yeah.
which was very prominent. So I think yeah, I'll keep with the A tier for Argentina for both away and home.
And I agree with you. I think it maybe if in retrospect I'll go back and say this is an S tier kit and we're wrong about it, but
Mm.
I like it. Like the badge looks great. Everything Adidas has done all the little things right to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Next up we have Australia. This kit is done by Nike. What do you think? What do you think about the kit worn by our neighbors across the pond?
Um, it actually reminds. I was gonna say it reminds me a little bit of their T21 last year, which were like, yeah, they've got the classic colors. Um,
Yeah,
I think they've done
I
this one
like
better.
the
Like we were
yeah.
very critical of the T21, but this one I think is better, and it's got the extra little, I know, almost tie dye type thing going with the different yellows.
Yeah, it's got the tie-dye. There is a picture here of what the numbers look like. I'm not a fan of that. It's a bit blocky for me. The badge looks great, I think. The sleeves
Yeah.
could be more interesting. The borders on the sleeves are great. I'm meaning the collar could have been more interesting
Oh yeah, it's the collar.
for
It's not
me.
really a collar. It's sort of just there, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It's a bit. I hate to say it. It's a bit meh. That part. I
Yeah.
like the muted green looks great. The star on the neck looks great.
Yeah.
The pattern is great. But yeah, there's a few things that touch it down for me. So it's Nike. Argue to me, I think. The gonna be a theme. I'm not too sure about a lot of the Nike kits. A lot of them are quite boring, but this is not a boring kit. But I
No.
don't think it's an A tier. I think it's B tier for me. I think
Yeah.
it's a good kit.
That's where I was going as well. So it's B tier. It's probably a pretty strong B tier. It's good. Say it's missing just a touch here and there somewhere maybe, but it's classic Australia. Like it's
Yeah.
it is. And I see what you mean about the numbers. Yeah, they're very blocky numbers, so it's a little jarring. But
Yeah.
once again, it might look okay with them playing and running around. You might not notice it as much. So, but yeah, B.
Yeah. But also, just a side note, we forgot to rate the Argentine set as a set.
Oh,
I think
sorry,
A, because given they're
A.
both A tier, I
Yeah.
think that's an A. I think, let's be fair, unless they do something wrong, we're gonna probably give the theme around the set A for most of them, because football kit manufacturers know that you need to differentiate it enough. We're not gonna get the debacle we got with Ireland in the Cricket World Cup last year.
Yeah.
The debacles are here to come, so please stay. Now, Australia's away kit, what do we think?
Well, I am not a fan of the away kit, just FYI. When I first saw it, I was just like, just looks weird to me.
This is like when you use a template and you stick too much to the template
Yeah.
to make something. This is like a gym outfit. It almost doesn't look like a football kit to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some good things. I like the sleeves. I like the idea of blue and light blue. Like, that works for me. And the badge looks, all those things are nice, but yeah.
I think, to me, it sort of looks
This
more like
to
a
me is a
training
meh.
shirt. Yeah.
This is a meh kit to me. Like,
Yeah.
you're at the World Cup. You're at the Football World Cup. You could do much better than this. I agree. It's like a gym, it's a gym kit, or like you said, a training kit.
Yeah.
Meh tier for me. The idea of this set with the blue and green classic and doing a yellow and green classic for Australia and the blue. What do you think as a set? I think that they've done their work. It's good. I think B tier for the set.
The set, yeah. Set, I can give it the B for the set, as you say. It works as a set. I don't really... Yeah, it works as a set. They're nice and different. You can't complain about that. So yeah. I mean, yeah, the wave strip could have been a lot better, but
Yeah.
the color differentiation, just as you said, like, it's... Football kit designers know their shit, so...
Yeah. Next up we have Belgium, and what do we think about this kit? Once again, done by Adidas. What do we like? What do we not like? Is there anything you don't like about this kit?
No, I actually really like it as well. Maybe the one thing I don't like about it is not enough flames. Like, they could have gone further up the sleeve maybe, but then it might have...
It's just because the fire is because they're the Red Devils, right?
Yeah.
And like it's there, but it's they don't have to do it too much.
No.
There's something about it that I just can't not like it. This kit, the
it
badge
looks
is in
pretty good.
such a great position. The collars are great. The three stripes that Adidas are doing as a thing on their side, I like it a lot. And like underneath the sleeves, with the black and red pattern, is really good, really good. I'm an absolute fan. A tier for me, the home kit.
Yeah, I'm happy to put an A tier. Once again, actually, you know what? I haven't had a good look of everything else, but I'm almost tempted to put Belgium up into S tier. I haven't had a look to see what's coming properly. I did scroll through it a couple of days ago, but yeah, I know I'm changing my mind. Belgium's going to S tier.
Home kit is going to S tier for you.
Home kit's going to S tier. It's
Alright.
It's that good.
I think it is a good kit, but to me it's an A tier still. Mind you, we've got a Belgium's away kit, and yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. There's nothing about this kit I don't like. There was nothing about the Belgium home kit that I didn't like, but I was just like, but it's not, to me, it's not fresh. It didn't come to mind going, this is a fresh kit. This Belgium
Yeah.
away kit to me is like a fresh kit.
Especially,
It's so good. It's like
especially when you
so good.
see it on a player, then it's looking real good. I'm a little not as like when it's just
Mm,
the shirt by itself doesn't quite. I know it doesn't look as fresh to me, but as soon as you look at the picture with it being worn, you're like, yeah, no,
yeah.
that's fresh right there. So I'm happy to
Like
keep that one at S tier straight in.
I think like the stripe with the multicolor pattern, the multicolored sleeves with the
Yeah,
little the stripe in the sides. The colors look fantastic. The love logo at the back, just
yeah,
to that's just beautiful. I'm in love with this kit. It's one of the kits I'm thinking I might buy. Level of good. As a set, just it's such a good set. This
yeah,
is like one of the best sets we've got going. S tier,
yeah, yeah. S tier
every day, every day of
every
the
day.
week.
Yeah, exactly.
Next up, we have Brazil, the Canaries, five-time World Cup champions. What do we think?
Yeah, once again, much like the Argentine kits, to me, it's really nice. I like it. It's nice and classic. It's
It
exactly what
is.
you expect from a Brazil kit. Um,
I at
yeah,
first was wondering whether the yellow felt a bit washed out, but I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt,
yeah.
because no, it's Nike. They're not a. But apparently, it's got a pattern. The reason why it sort of looks washed out in
No,
the
it's gonna.
pictures, but it's designed to look good in the Qatari sun, and
Yeah.
it's got a jaguar skin pattern.
Ah, is that what it is? Yeah, I can see the
Imply,
pattern, which I thought was quite cool.
So the pattern is a jaguar.
Yeah,
It's got a button, but when you open the button, there's like green underneath, and it looks like the Brazilian flag. I'm just like,
yeah, yeah.
wow, that is
That
so good.
that is a really nice touch. I like that.
The collar and the sleeves going green and blue. Oh,
I
so
know.
so good.
Yeah,
Such a good. This is what Nike should be bringing to every design.
yeah.
I'm not a fan necessarily of the shape of the collar, but I love the colors on the collar.
Mm,
I mean, and it's grow it like every time I look at it, I find something else to like about it more and more.
yeah,
This is Nike's S tier kit. This is the best kit Nike's done, in my opinion, on this.
yeah. I mean,
Best home kit that Nike's done.
yeah.
And yeah, this is
It's
such
it's real good.
S
So
tier.
yeah, I think I might put S tier as well. I was considering whether I have it as high A tier, but I think it's at least as good as the Belgium home kit. So it has to be S tier as well.
Yeah. Next up, we have the Brazil away kit. What do we think?
I like it. I think
I do like it too.
yeah. I look at it. I look at it and think, and then I look at it again and
The
go,
blue is great.
yeah,
The
yeah,
tone of blue that they picked is incredible.
yeah,
The way they fade the pattern is good too. I like that they did that. That obviously the Jaguar spots come back again.
yeah,
It's not as intricate and cool as I think the home kit.
yeah,
It doesn't have those little features. There is a part of me that wonders whether this is gonna age well, whether this is gonna be a what this is what we this is gonna look gimmicky a few years from now.
Hmm.
The
I mean,
kit,
I like it in the picture when Neymar's wearing it, the action shot that I've got here. So that brings it back up for me. Like I was a little looking at it by itself and stuff, and it looks a bit thing, but the actual action shot of it being worn and it looks really good there. So I think it will
yeah,
look better during
yeah.
games.
And with the
Yeah,
white shorts, it does go well, and the socks
yeah,
look great too. Like,
yeah,
not
yeah,
that we're judging the socks and the white shorts. We're judging the kit alone, but it
yeah,
looks great in that ensemble. It's at least an A tier for me, and I'm gonna
yeah.
stick it to A tier.
I think I'd stick it to A tier as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Now next up we have our first
Oh,
controversial
Brazil together.
Brazil together.
Yeah.
Is there any reason not to give it an A tier?
No, I don't think so. The question would be
I mean,
whether.
unless we want to give it an S tier. Like,
Yeah,
there's
no,
nothing.
that's the question. Is it A or S? I think A is the right answer.
It is A, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Like, but Yeah, that is A. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. So our next up, we have our first controversy. Let's just say Cameroon. It gets a D for dog ate my homework tier.
Yeah.
We have no kid to judge. We don't know what it is.
No, exactly. It's definitely a D for dog ate my homework. Like, they, yeah, didn't turn anything in.
Yeah.
They just gave
Now,
excuses.
yeah. They're like, it'll come in. Can we like put it in late and get like a slight? We're like, okay, Cameroon, go home. You're drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, next up, we have another Nike kit for Canada. That's appearing on their first World Cup finals tournament since 1986.
Hmm.
What do we like? What do we not like about this great kit? About this great red kit?
I like the red, actually. The red looks pretty good.
Red looks
Um,
good.
yeah, I don't mind the sleeves. I feel like I'm going to be a bit 50-50 on this with the pattern on the sleeves. Like,
I
it,
am a bit 50-50 on the patterns and sleeve, but I really dislike the font on the number.
yeah,
Like
oh no,
that.
that's
That's
horrible.
really, that's a really bad font. It's
Yeah,
fine, and like the rest of the kit doesn't do enough to lift that up for me. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, it's not meh. It's not, B, but it's probably a B tier.
yeah. I
Me?
mean, yeah, it's probably a B tier still for as well. I would have liked it if the pattern on the sleeves, it would have been a solid B if the pattern on the sleeves sort of faded into the rest of the shirt, like
You're
the
in the World
silhouette.
Cup.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're in the World Cup after almost 30 years. Come on,
yeah,
guys.
come
You
on.
gotta announce yourself. You just have to. It's
Yeah,
not a horrible shirt, but you can do better, Canada.
yeah. So I may. I almost want to give them a meh just because it's not really that great, but it's better than
I think
a
meh
meh.
is
So
too harsh for this kit.
yeah,
But
so I'll give
yeah,
a
we're gonna
B.
go into their away kit.
Oh, I need to look down.
But, like, I think it's unfair to call the red kit a meh kit only because I think their away kit is the dictionary definition of a meh kit.
Yeah, no, I scrolled down. You're right. Okay, yeah, home kit is B because yeah, talk about phoning it in.
This
On
is like, yeah, okay. What did you do? What? Nike, come on, man. Yeah,
yeah,
like, okay,
grab the
I
sheet,
am not.
grab your white sheet that you're going to sketch your drawing on, throw a Nike tick in one corner, slap a Canada badge in the other corner, then you're
Yeah.
done.
This is the thing, even the collars are like meh. They're like, okay, these
Yeah.
are standard collars. What about the sleeves? No, there's no collars on the sleeves. They're standard sleeves. Come on, man. This is the
Something.
mehest. It's almost a fashion. Okay, well, no, I'm gonna say this is a fashion crime kit. It's too bad to even be considered a meh kit. You know, at least the Ireland kit, they put the effort of swapping color palettes. They didn't even do that here.
They didn't bother with the palette, the color palette here. They just went white. That's all we need. I mean, they've done their best with the little blurb about it, about how it's clean and simple, and it's
Oh,
the white. The other one's red, so this is white because that's the two Canadian flag colors and all the rest. But yeah, no, it's like it is
meh.
just meh
It's
all
not
the
even
way.
meh. But
It's
calling
not
it
even
meh is a disservice to meh. Fashion
Yeah.
crime. First, F tier, F tier.
F tier,
Uh,
F tier. You're right. It's so
and as I
meh
said, I
that it's
think this
too
is
meh.
an F tier. Like Nike, just they needed to announce Canada. Like they
Yeah.
got given this contract. It's huge. Everybody's excited. They're like in a new golden generation, and they're gonna be hosting the next World Cup too. Fuck, what are you doing, Nike? What are you doing? F tier for the set.
Yeah, exactly. It's F tier for that set because you're
All
right.
right.
They haven't done
Next up.
anything. But
We're
yes.
staying in Central North America, or at least the CONCACAF region. Going to Costa Rica, the Ticos home kit. What do we think?
I'm not sure what to think actually.
From New Balance.
From New Balance.
Uh,
I don't
Shout
know
out!
if
I love how the New Balance logo looks on this kit. By the way, it looks
Yeah.
like they've
That,
picked the right shade of red and white for that. I
yeah.
like the white sleeve with the blue. Sorry, the white collar with the blue sleeves.
Yeah. That bit is good.
Um,
I was a bit wondering about the reds. Like it's the two pictures have got a very different shades of red, and I like. Actually, they're all different shades of red. I like some of the red, how it looks. But in some of the
Yeah.
pictures, I don't like how the red looks compared to the blue. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I think the only thing I'm wondering is whether the sleeve edges are too thick.
mm,
It's a bit, but it's got the flag on it. That's a plus for me. I mean, it's got the logo. I mean,
yeah,
it's B tier. I don't think it's an A tier. But yeah, it looked B tier. Oh, yeah, low A tier, I think, because the New Balance logo just looks so good. Unless
yeah.
it will look smart in Qatar. They will look great in Qatar when they
Okay,
come out, I
I'm
think.
I'm keeping it with a B. I think um, I'm not as sold on it, but I'm very willing to be proven wrong when we get to Qatar and see
Yeah,
it
yeah.
in
Let's
action.
just based on pictures. You're right. It's B
Yeah,
based on pictures.
yeah,
Next up, I think their away kit. Yeah, I think same thing as above.
yeah.
Everything they did right in the first design is there. I think the collars on the blue kit look slightly nicer because they've got the blue. Sorry, on the away kit look nicer because it's got a bit of blue with the white.
Oh, the
And I
back there,
think
yeah, I see.
uh there's not yeah there's no need to go overdo the pattern. This is how you do minimalism. This is how you do a white kit, Nike. Oh my god.
Actually, yes, it's a good point. The difference between the two white kits is the way kits is
This-
striking.
yeah, I think this is a good kit. I think B tier.
I'm
B
fine with B
tier.
for the away.
Everything, it's a bit unimaginative, but it's not meh. It's not unimaginative enough to be meh. And everything together, it's B. New Balance
Yeah,
have done a good job.
yeah, I think it's a nice solid job. B, as you say.
Alright, next up we have the 2018 finalists Croatia. So, ooh, yeah, home kit. First of all, classic design with the checker pattern.
Yeah,
I like that the badge is in the center with the swoosh underneath. That's a really cool touch.
yeah,
Um,
I do like that.
it is a bit computer gamey to me in some of
Yeah.
the photos, and I don't know whether that's a good or bad thing. There there is a bit of a pattern on the checkers and things like that as well.
Oh, there is. You're right. Yes. That might.
And
Yeah. I was just thinking
uh,
it's a bit. It would be nice. I feel like
the
the
collar
trigger
and
here.
the collar and the sleeves are meh.
Yeah.
Like
It's the big white. I see what they're going for. The big sort of white blip
like they've
through the middle.
moved the
But
cubes to the thing, and I'm willing to go give that a chance, but I don't
yeah,
know. It's not an A tier for me. I think it's
no.
not a meh tier. It's B.
Yeah, I can't give it a meh here. I think it's better than meh. Like I'm not feeling. Yeah, but I'm like, yeah, it's interesting, but I'm not sold on it. But I think B's fine. A lowish B. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we have their away kit with the blue, dark blue and light blue, dark blue. It's got two different colored sleeves. Got a bit of a
Mm.
fade. It's got a red Nike swoosh. Like, is this another training kit masquerading as an away kit?
I don't know. I like this one better.
You think
Um,
so?
yeah, it's not.
There
I
is
don't
a
know.
bit of a blue pattern looking at some
Yeah,
of the pictures, so I do think that's pretty cool.
yeah. So it does
Uh,
seem to have the pattern
okay.
there. Like the. You're right that it's a little bit training kit like. So that's.
I think
But
this particular color combination looks worse with the collars and sleeves being so nothing. Like at least with the
yeah,
white and red, you've got the classic colors, so you're not as you don't notice as much.
yeah.
Whereas
So
like
that's
where you
true.
feel safety with the if you're a Croatia fan, you feel the safety of the red and white checker.
Yeah,
When you've got the with the so you don't notice but this one really emphasizes like the color's kind of new, but the asymmetric pattern I like.
mm,
Yeah, I think B. I don't think it's meh, but I think it's B
yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
So yeah, I think it's B as well. So it's better than the Australian away
Yeah,
kit, and yeah, it's B. It feels a little bit. I'm
yeah,
somewhat interested in it. I feel like it's going to look okay. As you say, the collar is a bit, and I don't mind the sleeves. And they look
yeah,
and the asymmetric pattern. I think that's going to work because it sort of is. Therefore, it's a different kit. And I know this is getting to the next bit about the working together, whilst also having sort of
yeah, yeah.
homage
I
to
think I think the
check
set
bits.
works well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the set works well. There's a theme. There's differentiation. in
Yeah.
design, as long as obviously there's a differentiation in color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The set, I think I can give it a B tier as well.
Yeah.
It's good.
B tier. I think BBB. So that's fine.
Maybe. Next up we have Denmark. Oof, the just this to me is meh. It's not
Yeah.
fashion crime.
No.
It's done simplism, but it's so meh. I mean, I can bear the fact keeping the badge and the sponsored Hummel exactly the same, like color as the shirt. That's a
Yeah.
bold choice, but I don't think it's a choice that's worked.
No.
I mean, there are patterns in there, but it's because it's hidden so well. Like you can barely make it out.
Yeah.
And it's even worse in their away kit. I am like
Oof.
looking at both of these. I'm just like the colors are good. The colors are quite nice. The sleeves are. It's like it's interesting. They went for it, but I think it's a bit meh. Like I'm not excited. I see what they're trying to go for. It doesn't excite me. You know, I don't. It's not fashion crime, but yeah.
Yeah. No. I think I do understand what they're going for, and they're paying homage to the 1992 European
Yeah.
Championship run and all the rest.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's good, and I understand it, but at the same time, yeah, meh. C tier.
I mean, yeah, they are meh tier just because
Yeah.
they are too plain. I think. Now they have also got a third kit which is all
Oh, they do.
black with that. I mean, is that an instant S tier? I will ignore third kit for this review, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's a great kit by the way. If
That,
you
that
want Denmark's third kit, it looks great.
that does look great, actually. It's just
Why is the
that is
uh,
interesting. That just it's interesting how well the black works, because it's basically the same design. It just works a lot better.
black is better? It just is. Like, there's a reason why
Yeah.
every color has to be the new black.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, moving on, we go to Ecuador. This kit designed by Marathon. I really like this kit.
I quite like it too, actually. Looking at it, the yellow's a really nice yellow.
The yellow,
Uh,
and like, it's not overshadowed by Brazil, who are the other
no.
big yellow team,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, this stands on its own. It's like,
Yeah.
it makes you feel like this could be an iconic Ecuador shirt.
Yeah.
The flags on the sleeves look great, but it's a very minimalist sleeve. The
Yeah.
collars are fantastic with the shoulders, and it's got the
Oh, yeah.
thing under the. It's got on the side with the blue and red.
Oh yeah.
A little map of Ecuador with the 000, obviously, because they're on the equator.
Oh yes.
Referencing like it's so many little subtle things that's so good about this. And there's like apparently a subtle zigzag pattern, which you can't see runs across the front, which I think that's also a really neat touch.
Oh yes.
Um,
No, you can't see it,
yeah,
but that is good.
it all works together. It's an incredible.
Well, actually, no, you can see it if you look carefully enough. I can see it there. Yeah, it's just little zigzags.
Yeah, I like everything about this kit. This
Yeah.
fresh tier, S tier, every day of the week.
Yeah, I'm happy to put this in fresh tier. This is it's a very good shirt.
Yeah. Next up, their away kit with the blue. Now this is how you do a pattern with color thing. If you're gonna go for what Hummel should have thought about when they were doing that Denmark kit, I think.
Yeah. Yes.
Pattern's amazing. The navy dark blue combo and it with the white sleeves are great. Like look at this. Look at the color. Look at the color. It's just so
look
good.
I know. Look at it. It's so good. That is such a good shirt.
It's such a good shirt. Like it would be a crime to give this anything less than S tier. They've hit it out of the park. Straight 6. Yeah. I'm happy to give both them as a set S tier as well. Great kit.
It is a great kit. It's really
They've
nice.
also got a great third kit here. Looking at that as well, like it's got subtle pinstripes apparently, and with the white and dark blue. I mean, we're not doing third kits, but Marathon have done a great third kit for Ecuador as well. So
Yeah.
if you're a fan of Ecuador, definitely buy any of those three kits. They're all great, or all of them because it's a great set.
Yeah, exactly.
And now, next up we have England with what has Nike once again. Um, yeah,
I don't think I
I
like this.
don't like it.
No, I don't
I
like
don't
it. It's
like it.
just, yeah,
Ugh, it's just like Nike can do so much better. I feel like Nike is it's almost a try hard kit
yeah.
for that white kit. Like they could have done something more classic. Since when do England have blue on their white kit? I don't even like.
I know.
Fine if I'm willing to ignore that. Like let's ignoring even if I ignored that. Like the colors are like okay, you just did the bare. You know, this is like paint. This is the definition of paint by numbers.
Yeah.
Like they did it just enough in the look. The color is like, and then like the sleeves are okay. The fade, it's not working for me, man.
No,
This
no.
kit, fashion crime.
Yeah, no. I'm happy to put this in a fashion crime. It is, yeah, just and that's yeah. You're saying even if you accept blue on the white kit for England, which
I mean,
it's just,
I'm gonna say that Nike's done a bunch of meh kits for England throughout their time, so at least they tried something. It didn't work for me.
no.
I want Nike to keep trying and do a better job, but yeah, that's just not working for me. Um, Now their away jersey, on the other hand, I like this shirt.
Yeah, I
I
like
think
the
it's a good
shirt.
shirt. I
I do
think it's a
like the
good kit.
shirt. And
Like, look at that color. Look at the difference in colors for this versus that
yeah,
white kit. How good is the color here?
that was the bit that I wasn't as sure about. I like most of the collar. It's just the little triangle right at the front.
I
Sort of.
think the triangle is like kind of not being a V-neck, but kind of referencing a V-neck because it's
Yeah.
got like triangle pointy patterns on that red, right? And I like
Yeah.
that. And like the blue
Oh, it does.
border
Yeah.
around the Nike, so good because it like
Oh,
kind of mimicked the flag.
yeah. No, the
The
Nike
sleeves
symbol's
look
good.
nicer for this one just because it fits the overall theme better.
Yeah.
There's like the little blue bits on the side. I like this kit a lot. I think this is an A tier kit.
I'd
Like
put it as B tier. Like I say, it's good. I can't hate it. But I'm not sure I like it
maybe
that
it's
much.
because yeah, it does have a bit of a polo shirt feel. I think
Yeah.
you're right about that. So yeah, okay, we'll go B tier with this one.
Yeah.
B and fail. Do we have to give them a fail? Because it's Nike, right? They should do better.
They should do better.
And it's a home kit that, like, you know, what, like, it's a B tier and a fail tier. I can't give the set anything. I can't even give it a meh tier. I gotta give it a fail tier, I think.
Yeah.
As
No.
a set.
Yeah. I think as I said, it's a fail.
Yeah. Now, moving on from them, we get Le Bleu,
The blur.
France. What do we think about this kit?
I actually
Uh,
I actually like this one. It is
I do too. It's a
nice
blue
and
out, but there is a
yeah.
It's got a really cool pattern. I like the
Yeah.
gold, low gold. Obviously, they're defending champions. They've earned that right, and I'm
Yeah.
glad it's there. Gold Nike swoosh, gold rooster, two stars for their two World Cup wins. It's
Yeah.
got a button which is good, like around the collar.
Yeah. Yeah.
The sleeves look good too for me, like with the little flags on the side.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
It's a deeper navy than France usually wear, but I think that looks more stylish.
Yeah.
Um, it could have done a few more differences than the 2018 kit, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, looks very, yeah. I think A. I don't think it's fresh tier, but I think A tier.
I think A tier. They say it's not fresh. It's a little too samey.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely an A tier.
What do we think of the away kit, the white kit?
I like it as well. I like the little pattern it's got going in
Yeah.
there. Like
It's got the pattern is apparently all these landmarks in
yeah,
France,
yeah,
like Arc de Triomphe and all these. So it's a great little pattern, I think. With the white, I think the blue logo for the Nike logo and the for the badge is good, and it's got the
yeah,
colors bits on the side. I think that it's a good It's A. I think this one is an A tier as well. Like, thank God, because it's France.
Yeah,
France showing up at the World Cup with an unfashionable kit would be terrible.
that would be terrible. But yes, it's definitely an A, I think.
A,
And
and I think
and
A is a set, right?
yeah, an A is the set. Like, there's nothing wrong with them as a set, so it's A is the set too.
Yeah. Moving on, we go to Adidas. For Germany's kit, we go to Germany rather, where this kit from Adidas. What do you think, and why do you think it's an S tier kit?
I actually am. It might just be the angle of the. It is an S tier kit, but each time I look at the photo I've got here of the three players walking on, I think it's just the angle just always jars me a bit, and then I look at the other picture and like, oh no, actually, and then I look back and then it looks nice. The first time I look at
Yeah,
it,
like
it's just something about that picture just is wrong, but yeah, I
putting the
really like it.
logo in the
So,
middle and
yeah,
putting the numbers and everything in the middle looks so
yeah,
nice, and like
with
the
that stripe,
patterns
yeah.
on the side are so great. It's
Well,
both simple and somehow sophisticated, and it's traditional but new.
yeah,
Like, yeah, there's absolutely nothing to dislike about this kit for me. I'm S tier straight away.
yeah, I'm happy to put that in the S tier. To say it's an S tier kit. It looks really nice. It's just
Yeah.
it looks good. But that's the best thing to say about it. I don't really get a good. I see. No, I see the pattern on the side now. So I didn't get a good look at the pattern on the side, but I see the stripes running up the side
Yeah.
there. So that
Yeah.
definitely is just plus plus.
Like the collars, the sleeves, just
Yeah.
everything, right? Like,
Oh no, yeah. That's really good. The collars look really good. The sleeves are just right.
yeah.
That stripe down the middle, the black stripe down the middle looks nice too, with the numbers and the logos down in it in the center. It's just
Yeah.
looks good.
Their away kit. Yeah, that's once again they've got the gold stripes and the gold logo on the side. The
Yeah.
color is different to the other to their home kit. Once again with the slight pseudo V-neck. Got that zigzag pattern, which is almost like not even new for Germany. This is kind of standard now with
Yeah.
for their away kits. With the apparently there's a subtle D all over the shirt pattern, which is basically meant to be the, Deutschland.
Yeah.
Um, now apparently I haven't seen photos of it. The entirety of the away kit, the back is black.
Oh,
So
okay.
it doesn't this pattern doesn't continue, and I don't know if I like that.
No, I don't know if I like that either. I think if it just went the pattern all around, that would be quite nice. But if it's
And also,
all
I think
black at
that'll
the
look
back,
weird on TV a bit.
yeah,
Like,
because
you've got a different back and front color.
yeah, because it doesn't.
It's
It would have to be a real sharp change as well, because
Yeah.
you can't see any of the black in these photos from the front or slight to the side. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it weird that we think this kit is a bit too safe?
I see where you're coming from for that. It is a bit weird because it's quite a bold design
But
as
it's
well.
like
But
if
it's,
somebody asked you to make something bold and they looked up, like, Googled
Yeah.
bold stuff and then they'd put more work in than putting it in,
yeah,
but they haven't thought about going outside their comfort zone. They've looked up what
No.
they think is bold and then put it in.
yeah.
And then, but it's good. Like, I don't think I wouldn't wear this and go, I think it's a good kit. I mean, I think it's at least a B tier kit.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah, I
I don't
think-
know if it's an A tier kit or not.
No, I'd say it's a B tier as well. It may depend a bit on exactly how the back and the front look side on, or
Yeah.
as you say, as you go from back to front. And if it's too jarring, then not there. If they've done some subtle things so that it blends
Yeah.
across nicely, that might make it an A tier.
Yeah,
As you
I think
say,
we should. I
that's-
think I can't go above B tier for this kit.
No, I'd say you do have the negative, as you say, of just being a templated, bold
Yeah.
fashion shirt.
Yeah.
So yeah, B
Yeah.
tier.
Yeah. So as a set, I think A. It's a good combo. They've got the right themes and the right ideas.
Yeah.
These are different shirts. They're not the same shirt with different colors, which I like. I like that they've done that, and
Yeah,
like you're getting a different thing when you buy if you buy either shirt. It's a legit
exactly.
choice for you to make, and they look good to me.
Yeah, and I like that so the logo and the numbers are the same color, so that transfers through.
Yeah,
And whilst it's
yeah,
different, it still has the front of it still has a lot of that black sag, so it sort of is a black. There is
yeah,
sort of a black stripe there, not really, but sort of. So that follows that through as well, whilst being completely different. So I like that as
yeah,
well. So yeah, so was that A tier for the set? Yes.
yeah. ATF for
Yeah,
the set. All right.
which is a nice
Now
average of the S and B tier. So
it is. It is. Next up we go to Kana. This kit is from the eternal rivals of Adidas, Puma. What do you
yeah,
think?
I don't think I like it. I think
There
much
is an
like
element I like. I think I see what they were going for.
hmm, I think
There's certain bits of it is timeless, like where the logo is, the
yeah,
star being in the center. That's really good.
that's nice.
I
Yeah,
like the sleeves a lot. I really like the sleeves.
yeah,
It could have done with something a bit more, even maybe at the bottom end of the shirt.
yeah.
Maybe a border at the bottom and maybe a bit more border around the collar. Like as it is, like the collar shape, I can take it or leave it, but I think it is a bit too plain for me.
Hmm.
Um, I think, uh, I hesitate to even put this in B tier,
I was
but
thinking
it's
meh
not a
tier.
fashion crime. It's
No,
meh tier for
it's
me.
meh. Yeah, this is. I mean, it's sort of as you say, you sort of see where they're going with it. It has some good elements, but to me, it missed the mark. Like it's just
Yeah,
not. It needed something else. It's better than the Canadian effort, but it does
yeah,
remind me of the Canadian effort. So
yeah.
uh, yeah, meh.
Right now we look at their away kit, and do we even need to like? Let's just get my rating out of the way. This is a fashion crime.
Yeah,
Like it's just straight up.
yeah, it
It
really
looks
is.
so bad.
How? So
Like, I don't understand what Puma are thinking. Like, there are bits of it that are good. Like, they've got the Puma logo in the center. Like, if
yeah,
they're gonna put a box in there, it looks so jarring, and the font they picked for the color is so bad. And,
so
like, the yellow border around the box, why?
yeah.
What is this? The sleeves
I,
look good. The collars look nice too. Like, not doing a color around it because. And the worst of it is, like, does it even look like a football shirt to you?
no, it doesn't. Like, and the photos make it even look less like a football shirt.
And like, apparently you can buy this without the number in the thing, and like
Oh,
that would look worse.
yeah. I actually looking at this. I remember when I scrolled through a couple of nights ago just to have a first look. I remember seeing the Ghana home kit and thinking, "Oh, that's just meh." But I think I just completely blanked out the away kit. I just looked at this before and was like, "Oh my god, what the? This is
And
just
like, the other really fashion crime thing about this is that Black Star is like, and at least in the other kit, the Black Star is proud. Like,
yeah,
who these guys are, the Black Stars. And like this
yeah,
one, the Black Star, I didn't even notice that. At first, I was like, do they not have a Black Star? No, no, it's there. It's
yeah,
just hidden amongst the nonsense.
yeah, exactly."
It's, this is a nonsense kit. If I could give it a tier below F tier, it would be there.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is the
almost as bad as Cameroon, and Cameroon haven't handed in their homework.
Cameroon might get better marks for not handing in than Ghana. But
Yeah.
like, don't hand this one in. It's okay. Just
Puma are bold, and they're not afraid to do shit. I like
yeah.
that about them, but this hasn't worked for me.
No, it has not worked. So yeah,
Um,
that's it's F. And I think
yeah.
overall, I'm
Overall, F.
F.
Uh,
Yeah, like they've missed the mark. Puma in this.
I've
It's
missed.
just yeah.
I've. Yeah. Next up, we have Iran. Going back to the with a new kit from Majid. Love to see like a smaller manufacturer get a kit to show at the World Cup. What do you think
Yeah.
about this kit?
I actually like it a lot. I think it looks really good. Um,
It's
I like
simple. It's got all the
yeah,
right touches, right? Like it's
yeah,
got the
exactly.
side. It's got the little,
Oh yeah, it's got the
got the
side.
flags pushing up. It's got the collar. It's got the collar is
Yeah.
great with the shoulders. It's got the great cuffs. Um, the logo looks nice, and the way the brand logo sits. Sorry, the badge looks nice, and the logo
Mm.
kind of goes in kind of nicely into the pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is A tier. I think it is like this is how you do a white kit. I think.
Yeah, yeah. No, this is A tier, easy. And yeah, he's right. It's
Um,
how you do the white tier. White shirt. So it's got it's got the pattern across the shoulders as well around the collar, which is quite nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Like, there's a lot to like about this kit. It's a good
yeah,
kit. And looking at their away kit, it's a similar style with except it's red rather than white as their
yeah,
away colors. Every element has been kept the same. So once again, if I'm gonna give the above kit an A, this is A. Like it's the same kit with different colors and just
yeah,
sticking to the theme. It's consistently good.
yeah.
Um,
I like it as well. I don't
I
feel
think
the
as a set,
green
I'm a bit
stripe. I was say I don't
as
think the green stripe works as well on the away strip as it does on the white, like against the red.
I like it. I think I quite like that. But yeah, but at the end of the day, it fit. I see what they're going with that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not boring. This is
No.
not okay. It's fine. It's actually I think a good kit.
Yeah.
And the only like I only think like as a set, they could have tried to differentiate a bit more between the two,
Mm.
but they so but it's not bad. I'm not gonna give them. It's B for me as a set.
Yeah, I think B for the set as well. So it's good, just not great.
Yeah. Now, next up we have the Japan, the Blue Samurai kit. Once again, I will say this. What do you think about this kit, and why do you think it's an S tier kit?
It's a straight S. Oh my god, I love this kit. It looks
This
so
kit,
good.
I need to own this kit.
Yeah, it looks so good. Oh my god, I remember
Like,
this is the one when I do actually remember scrolling through this time. It was like Japan, I want to go buy.
yeah,
It looks
this
so
is
good.
like such a good kit. Such a good kit. Like,
Yeah,
the origami pattern, the blue, the right shades of blue, the
yeah,
stripes. I mean, the little sleeves, the collars, everything about like even the border at the bottom of the
yeah,
shirt.
yeah.
So good.
So good.
This is like this is such a good shirt. Like incredible. Like this is a shirt people are gonna buy for years. This is arguably the best kit at the World Cup. This is a strong contender for best kit at the World Cup, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
And
definitely.
like it's incredible. Just straight S tier, out of the park.
Yeah.
It's not even loud. It's just
No,
beautiful. It's
it's so
so
good.
good.
Yeah, exactly. It's so good.
Um, Next up, their away kit. It's once again so good.
Yeah. No,
It's
it looks
just
really
so
good.
good. Like at the borders, like this is how you do like the other shirt is colorful. This is subtle but good.
Yeah.
There are just enough flare bits to go. Oh yeah, this is still we're still the same country as the other kit, but oof, that's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks really good. You say
So
it carries the theme
it's not as
through.
good as the above kit, but I think
No.
the above kit is one of the best football kits I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
this is like that's like that that above kit that the blue Japan kit might be a top 10 lifetime kit for me that I've ever seen. But this is a S tier kit as well.
Yeah, yeah. No, this is straight S as well. As you say, it's just
And like if you're giving both shirts S tier, you gotta give the set S tier. It's so
oh,
good.
the set's easy S tier. I mean, it's a good set. As you say, it carries its themes through, but is different themes at the same. Like they're both very different
Like look
shirts.
at the colors. Its color is subtly different. This one's a bit more pentagony versus circular.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I mean, and the sleeves here are just so nice. It's
I
just
know.
so good.
It's so wonderful to look at.
It is wonderful to look at. Like I can't imagine how good this shirt must look in real life. It's
I
so
know.
good. Such a good kit.
I just
Now,
I know Japan's a reasonably good
Yeah,
team
go on.
anyway, but it makes me want Japan just to go all the way through, just so I get to watch their kit more. Like,
yeah,
please win all your games. I want to see more of your kit.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, next up we have another Adidas kit for Mexico. Yeah. What do you think? How good is this kit?
I like this kit. This is
It's so good.
so good as well. Like coming from Japan, which is a ridiculously good. And you look at this kit, look, you've done it again.
This is such a good kit.
Yeah.
Is it? Can we go back to back S tier? I feel like we have to go back to back S tier. There's nothing wrong with this kit.
No,
Like, there's no element of this where I don't go, oh, this is so good. This is so good.
Yeah. No.
Like,
basically 3 S tier shirts in a row by Adidas.
yeah, it's an incredible shirt by Adidas. Absolutely love it. And the whole idea, like, it represents the Aztec deity of Qatar, whose name I'm sure I'm mispronouncing. The collars look fantastic. The shoulder looks fantastic. It's got the red on this. It's just such a good kit. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it is super amazing.
It is. Now, I have actually seen the next shirt in real life, the Adidas away shirt, because there are lots of Mexico fans in the USA, where I've just been. So both in Phoenix and Vegas, this kit, it looks so good in real life. I mean, I don't know what you think about it, but I thought it looked good when I first saw it on print in the social medias and everything, and then when I saw it in real life, I was just like,
Oh no, I like it. I think it looks good. I could see how it in real life it may have gone one way or the other. I like it as it is, and it's good to hear that in real life it actually does hit it out of the park. Because I could see that maybe I like the Japan one where
this is also another classic kit, by the way.
Yeah.
This away kit is better than the home kit, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with the home kit. There's that home kit got 100% with the 10 bonus marks that were on offer to help, in the test. Like, that was a good kit, and this kit is better.
Yeah.
Like, that's how good this kit is. Like, they didn't even bother with colors or borders just to give the pattern room to breathe. Like, you let the pattern do the work, and the pattern is so good. But it's not garish. It's like, it's there, and it's just so good. That's all I can say. Like,
yeah.
I had to, like, look away because I was staring at people. Like, the shirt looked so good.
Oh, that is good to hear. Looking at the pictures, I could see that it could go either way, so it's good. I like it, so it's good that it goes good, because I thought the pattern, like, if I'm comparing to the Japan kit, the Japan home kit's got quite a bold pattern, but it's like a really well done, so that you don't feel overstated. This one feels like it could have been too much, and so it's good that it's not.
One thing I'll tell you why this kit is just as good as it is, like, the bits that they have kept that are not the pattern, like obviously the badge, the logo, and the 3 stripes on the side, they don't feel like they've just been added on top or something. They look right. They look like they've been meshed into it so well. Like, every element of this kit is incredible. Like, every element is almost an S tier for this kit. Like, once again, S tier, S tier, S tier, right? Like, Mexico S, Japan S. Like, you don't even need to go into much further than that. Next up, we have Morocco. This is another one from Puma. I think this might be Puma's best kit at the World Cup.
Yeah, no, I quite like it as well. Yeah,
it's got Morocco written in Arabic. In the inside, on the nape. It's got the central logo. It's the way they've done the badge at the stripe with that subtle stripe in the middle. That looks really cool to me. And I like the colors. I like the sleeves. A tier.
Yeah, I'd go A tier.
Maybe Puma's only. Yeah, it's an A tier for me for Puma. From Puma, the away kit might be Puma's only good away kit.
That is a really good away kit. Yeah.
I really like the away kit too. I like the way they've done like, instead of a stupid box like they did for Ghana, this pattern looks neat, and it's traditional. It fits, like, it looks like to me it feels like a traditional Maghrebi, pattern that you might see in a mosque, or like, something like that. The badge looks really nice in the center with that's how you do it, and that font number actually looks good for that number. I think this suits it. Sleeves, collars, once again good. Once again, A tier.
I'm happy with an A tier for that as well. Yeah, and I like the way the stripes sort of like they sort of, that stripe makes it like it's not a box, it's a rectangle, but it makes it look like a box. Like perhaps that what they should have done for the garden one, like the
Yeah,
stripe
yeah,
as opposed to the box. Like it looks good. So yeah,
yeah.
A tier,
Uh,
A tier, A
A
tier.
tier, A tier. I think A tier for the set.
Yeah, easy.
Easy. Next up, we have the Netherlands, Oranje. This is their home kit. Obviously it's orange. Uh, it's used as like so it's mixed up a light and darker shade of orange. Apparently,
Yeah,
that's the darker shade of orange is meant to kind of represent a lion. Uh, it's more the shade that was used by the team that won the 1988 World Cup. What do you think? It's another Nike kit. You know I'm a
I don't.
Holland fan.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
yeah. I was just
This might
thinking.
be one of the few Holland orange shirts that I don't like.
Yeah, I wasn't sold on it, and I think to me,
I
and
don't
I
like
don't know if
the
it's
black,
yeah.
like the black logos and border and badge. That doesn't work for me.
I think to me that was the one
It's not a fashion
that
crime.
was
Let's
working.
put that out of.
Yeah.
It's not a fashion crime.
No, not a fashion crime. I was just saying the black. I
Pattern
actually thought.
the pattern of the orange looks nice, by the way. It's just that there's no
Yeah.
color and the sleeves just don't work for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel Dutch.
No,
It just doesn't feel.
there was one thing for me that I didn't know whether it was the photos or not, and I haven't found a better one. It didn't seem
Yeah.
quite. It seemed. I think the light orange makes it seem too yellow to me, but that
Yeah.
just may be me looking at the photo, and maybe in real life
Yeah.
it look
I'm
more
like
orange.
giving the color looking a bit yellow benefit of the doubt with the
Yeah.
photograph, but I like the pattern that they're going for with
Yeah.
the
The
dark
pattern is
yellow,
nice.
light yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's just I don't know if it's meh tier. No, it's gotta be meh tier, right?
Yeah, no, it's meta. It is meta. I was gonna say I actually like the black logo. I think that in that one it stands
You
out a
like
bit
the black
nicer.
logo? Okay,
Yeah, it's still meta, but I like it with
fair enough.
against that orange.
Yeah,
It looks it, and once again, this may just be the photo. Or maybe in real life it looks a little different. But yeah, I like that. And I
yeah,
like the black Nike tick as well. Like the black works well against the colors they've got
yeah.
to me. But it's still a meh tier because I'm not sold on the colours anyway. So
What do you think about the away jersey?
I
Once
quite
again, like classic blue,
yeah
little pattern on there, with the orange logo and the orange stripes on the
yeah
cuffs. Yeah, I think
I
it's an A tier shirt. The
I like it
only
yeah.
complaint I might have about this shirt is I think I already own this shirt. Um, I Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a bit of a darker pattern around the collar, which I'm not too sure about. Which is why I'm like wondering whether it's A or B, but I think it's A overall. I think this is a good
Yeah.
kit.
I think A for the away shirt. I think the collar looks a little bit like where the Australian one doesn't it? The Australian away one, but it works
Yeah.
heaps better than that one.
Yeah, like this
Yeah,
one, it
it's
does work
basically the
heaps
same.
better on this shirt. Like, yeah, as a set, I'm not overly convinced, but it probably isn't meh. I think it's got, it's done the right idea doing that blue with that, or, an
Yeah,
orange kit, blue kit, like, thematically it all works, and yeah, I think B for the set, A for this, and meh for the, orange one.
yeah, I think that yeah, meh for home kit.
Yeah.
Uh, nice solids. We're going A for the away kit
Mm.
and B as a set because it works. And B being a nice
Yeah.
average of those two. So
Yeah. Now we go to Polska.
Polska.
Their home kit once again by Nike. What do you think?
I like it. The only thing I don't like is the sort of semicircle stop of the pattern
Yeah.
of the chest. Like, I think to me, like if I look at just without the sleeves, it's a pretty. I mean, it's just a white shirt, but it's a pretty good white shirt that needed some good sleeves, and the sleeves are really
Yeah.
good. But maybe it just
The
needed
way
to
they've done
blend
the
it.
border is not
Yeah.
quite. The blend is not right in a
No.
way. At least maybe it'll look better on TV, but I'm not
Mm.
seeing it. That being said, other than that, there's nothing particularly wrong. The
No.
collar looks pretty nice, I think.
Yeah.
The cuffs look pretty nice. It's a very minimalist kit, which I like. But yeah, I think B tier.
Yeah, I'd go B tier on it. I'd say it depends a little bit on how it looks when they're wearing it, and if
Mm,
that border really is jarring, it's going to be a meh. But
yeah,
I'm happy to stick with B as it is.
yeah, yeah. Um, Next up, we've got their away kit. Uh, Obviously the classic away red
Yeah,
for Poland. I really like this kit.
yeah, I like this better. This is nice. It is.
Look at the collar. It's such a nice collar. Look at the
But that
cuffs. It's
collar is,
so good.
yeah, that's done really well.
Uh,
It's, you say, nice, classic. Those collars, that cuff.
I think
Yeah,
A tier, enough said.
yep, A tier.
And for the set, I'm tempted to think it's an A tier as a set because I know what the themes they're going for are good, and like the
Yeah,
idea overall pattern is good.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it's an A tier for the set.
I think it's an A tier for the set as well.
Now, next up, we have a semi-controversial kit for Portugal, once again by Nike.
Yeah,
It's the diagonal stripe. It's very, uh, it's divisive, I think. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I like how it looks on the sleeves. I'm not sure how, or at least one of the sleeves. I'm not sure how I like how it looks on the shirt itself.
yeah. I don't like the
The
shirt
gold
by
is
itself.
nice. Gold for the swoosh is nice.
Yeah, yeah,
The badge looks nice where it is.
yeah.
But once again, like that diagonal pattern, I can't
It looks,
imagine how good it would look on TV.
yeah. TV is going to be interesting. It does. If we don't get the full of Ronaldo there wearing it, it looks better wearing than the one not worn where you get to see the full.
Yeah,
I've got a picture of it. Yeah,
yeah,
the full shirt is non-worn and it looks really doesn't look good there. But
yeah.
with Ronaldo wearing it and it filled out, it's looking at it, but you don't get the whole thing. Um,
I I think it
so
would be. I think it'd be
but
unfair to call it a meh kit. It's definitely not meh because
no,
this is a statement, but I don't know if it succeeded in that statement. It's B.
yeah, I think I'm gonna like it. To me, perhaps the weakest bit is the collar. Like the collar is just a bit too plain, but I think there might be pattern across there. Once again, Nike's done the sort of circular border, but it being red on red. So plain red onto a pattern red, I think, on the shoulders,
Yeah.
is it? Looks that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that might be
Sort
okay,
of.
but still not.
Yeah.
That's the bit I'm probably still less sold on. I'm not really liking that Nike design they're going there with that, but
Yeah.
I would still give it a B. It's good. I think it's going to be okay. Looking at these pictures of them being worn, I think it's not going to be too jarring, and hopefully that plays
Yeah.
out on TV.
Now, next up, we're looking at their
Well,
away kit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's a fine kit.
yeah,
It's definitely not a statement kit like the other one.
no,
It's doing the white. The swoosh looks nice. Where they put the badge is nice. The green and red. Like now it's in the instead of being like equal like in the other shirt, this one's done it in the ratios of the Portuguese flag.
yeah,
The dark cuffs and borders around the collar. Yeah. I think it's also another B. I don't know if it's an A tier kit, you know? It's a bit
no.
too, safe.
Yeah, I think that's the word. It just wasn't really doing it for me, but I think
Yeah.
the reason why is just a bit safe, and they've obviously gone for the statement one with the home shirt, and so the away shirts being a bit safer. But
Yeah.
it's not really doing it for me. But I think I could keep it as a B tier.
Yeah.
There's
B,
nothing
B,
wrong with
B.
it, so yeah, so B B B B.
B for the set too.
Yeah, and B
Yeah,
for the
okay.
set.
All right, next we go to the host Qatar. Once again, another kit from Nike. Um, what do you
Mm,
think?
I think it looks better worn. Like, well, worn by the players in action shots there. Like, on one of these pages, it looks not good to me. Once again, the Nike collar things going on, but the one where they've got the players in action shot, um, it looks a lot better. The simplicity there sort of works. Um,
I like the
so
color. I think the
yeah.
color of
Oh
that
no, the
they've
color's
picked is
good.
really, really good.
Yeah.
The where they've placed the badge and the logo, that's all really good. The color is a bit meh.
Mm,
Once again, we've noticed the same with Nike
yeah.
colors, but this one's sleeves look nice. The cuffs look
Yeah.
really nice from the
It's,
Qatari flag
yeah.
on the cuff. I think that should have been on the collar as well.
Actually, that would have been really
So
good. Yeah.
that would have made it look really, really good. But I think overall, B tier again.
Yeah, I think overall B tier. Like it's good. There's nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah. At least yeah, in that
and
world one.
and the next kit though is actually quite interesting. So it's a white away kit, but it's got bits of pattern here and there to kind of make reference to the sand and
Yeah.
the pearl diving in Qatar. They didn't do the central logo this time, so they did kind of contrast it. They've done it on each side. Once again, overall, I don't. There's nothing particularly wrong about it, but I'm not gonna write home about it. I'm not going out there to buy
Yeah.
this kit. I'm not excited by it. It's B tier.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's B tier. As you say, no, it's good. I like it. I keep getting my eyes drawn to that Nike
Apparently,
shoulders
no,
things.
it's not white. It's beige. That
It's beige.
changes things for me.
Well,
I think
that's
then it's an
the
A tier. I think if it's beige, that's an A tier kit. If that's actually a beige kit and it looks as good as it seems, that might be an A tier kit.
maybe then. Yeah, I thought it was
Because
white with the
that
beige
actually
pattern.
does that. Then actually that makes sense about it being like the sand and everything. That's
Yeah.
a really cool way of paying homage to your home and all that. I think A tier then for this away kit if that's what they did.
Yeah. I think I'm still keeping it B, maybe A. I mean, it is not. I do like the one thing I like about it is the pattern. That pattern looks really good.
And
And
like
it's
if they've done that pattern on a beige kit, like if this
yeah,
kit genuinely stands out against say the England shirt, which is a white kit, that's a really good design then I think.
yeah, yeah.
Cause it's not easy to pull off beige as a football shirt.
No,
Overall B tier for the set.
yeah. B tier overall.
Yeah. Next up we have Saudi Arabia once again with a kit from Nike.
Yeah,
They've got a leaf pattern on their white kit with the blue. This is how Nike should have done all their
yeah.
colors.
Exactly.
But
This
they've done
one's.
nothing with the cuffs this time. What is wrong with you, Nike?
I know. I actually like this shirt despite the cuffs. Like you say, the collar. Like, why can they have done this through all the rest of the
Apparently,
shirts?
according to what they're writing here, though, the green on the badge is different to the green on the collar. What are you doing, Nike? Why would you
Oh,
do that?
it is too. No, the green of the Nike is the same, I think, but the green on the badge is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would
Oh,
you do that, Nike?
that's what have they done?
Uh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
This is a good kit, and it's going
Yeah.
into fashion crime just for that.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to go with as well. Like, I like this kit a lot, but Nike, you've just come
What is
on.
that? What have you done?
Oh, dear. Yeah. F tier.
That's a great color. Okay,
Yeah.
but jokes aside, it's really not a fashion crime. It's actually
No.
okay.
It's pretty
But
good.
we have to critique that. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's an A tier kit despite that. But yeah, you could arguably say it's a top A tier kit if it had kept the green consistent. I think.
Yeah, yeah. Now you know it, your eyes get drawn to all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say it's A tier, yeah. But yeah, that green is just that badge. Come on, just choose one of the colors, Nike.
Yeah. Now next up, their away kit. Now that's a reference to the 90s if there ever was one.
Yeah.
That's I don't mind it. I don't mind this pattern. It's interesting that Saudi Arabia are going with this as a pattern. Like now the white swoosh, it sort of works. It doesn't matter so much that the green is different on this logo because away kit.
Yeah.
The color looks nice. Apparently, and we can't see it, is the pattern is cut out on the back for the numbers, which I'm like, oh, come on, Nike, come on.
Oh dear God.
What are you doing? So that immediately puts it in B tier for me.
Yeah. No, I
Like,
think I go
that's
with B
gonna
tier.
look, if there's a box at the back with the numbers, as opposed to like, a white number with the pattern still going around.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Nike, come on, man.
Yeah. Oh, Nike. Nike.
Ugh. Nike. Alright.
Yeah.
B tier for the second one.
Yeah.
A tier for the first one, but I think maybe B tier overall, just because, yeah, they couldn't quite hit with what they were trying to do. What they're trying to do was ambitious and worthy of praise, but they just didn't pull it off. Like, the execution wasn't good.
Yeah. No,
Like,
I think.
small things in the execution have made them lose marks, to be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
B tier.
B tier.
Now, next up we have Senegal. It's another kit from the manufacturer we've disliked the most, Puma. But this is a really nice kit, the home
No,
kit.
this one I like.
This
yeah.
is arguably what they should have done with Ghana's kit. Something like this, like,
Yeah.
So this kit with the flag in the middle, the Puma, that's really, really nice. It's got the Le Lion de la Teranga and side.
Oh yes, yes.
Colors look classy. The colors look really, really nice. It doesn't say, and like looking at the thing at the back, it's all white with the green numbers. So that actually looks nice to me, and I like the font of the numbers for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think 8 tier.
A tier.
Good kit.
Yeah.
Puma.
This is a good kit. Yes. A tier.
And once again, F tier for their away kit. Like,
Yeah.
we don't even need to talk about it. Like, this
No,
is so
can
bad.
we just keep scrolling down? Yeah.
Like, it's not good. It's not good. Like, F tier. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Puma apparently can't do away shirts.
Yeah. Puma, what are you doing? Next up, we have Serbia. It's got a... Ooh, we've got the gold sleeves, and we've got the back of the collar with the gold. But the collar
Yeah.
itself doesn't so much. Puma logos and gold badge. Yeah. The gold flourishes are nice, but the color isn't quite. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
think B tier.
I'm happy with B tier. So yeah, color's nice. The colors are nice. You're right. The caps are nice.
And
the
away
color is
kit
nice,
once
but
again. Yeah. The away kit this time. Like, come on, Puma.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is. It's another fashion crime, isn't it? Like, the more I look at it, I just go, yeah, no, it's what, Puma,
No.
come on. The only reason Nike are not like the worst kit manufacturer at this World Cup is Puma's there.
Yeah, exactly. Puma was like, hold my beer.
There's so many nice bits about this kit, like this away kit. Like there's like a little subtle stripe at the bottom. There's like
Yeah.
the gold and the white. That works well. The logo looks really cool. It's the classic Puma logo. I mean,
Yeah.
but like, what is this thing in the middle? What are they doing?
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
There's
It
so
is-
many good elements in this, and I fucking hate it. Like, it's F tier.
It is F tier all the way. Like,
And
yeah.
like, because and the other kit, sure, I get like Puma as a set. Okay, maybe.
No.
With everything with Puma as a set, I can't give them F tier because they are differentiating and they're going for a theme, and they're
Yeah.
sticking to their guns, and I respect that. So, a B tier for me for the set as a theme.
Yeah. I mean, I find it hard because I actually quite like the home shirt, and that really holds the whole thing up. And you say, there's a theme going on, they do complement each other, but at the same time, that away shirt. I guess I'll give it a B, but I just have to not look at the away shirt.
Yeah. Now, next up, we have South Korea. This is a shirt once again by Nike. Yeah, Nike. That's how you do a collar.
Yeah, they sort of know how to do it with this one.
You know this pattern that we've hated everything and the way they do the the arms and around the over the shoulders before they go down, and we've hated it because everyone's been done wrong. This is how they should have done it for every single shirt.
Yeah,
Like this might be the best Nike shirt.
quite possibly. Like, this is really nice.
In my mind, it's almost S tier. I just don't like this. I like the sleeves though. I do like the sleeves. I do like this. Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just not going. It's S tier. This could have been a potential S tier. Just something. It's not quite enough to be an S tier. I'm like,
No.
when you compare this to Japan, I'm like, they're not in the same tier.
No, they're not in the same tier. You can't.
This
You're right.
and Mexico are not in the same tier. Like, you know,
No.
like they're just not.
No.
So yeah, A tier though. Good shirt. Good shirt.
I'm giving it a nice high A tier. I do like.
It's not the tiger patterns. It's like really good. Like it's a good shirt.
I like
Next
seeing
up,
seeing Sun wear it. It looks really good.
yeah,
being worn,
it looks
so,
really good. Yeah. And the way they do the pattern of numbers all look really cool too.
Yeah. Let's go with A tier.
Next up, their away kit. So
Talk about bold.
the idea apparently behind the way they did the color scheme is to takes inspiration from the symbol on the Korean flag.
Yeah.
It's a fun kit.
Yeah.
I mean, you can argue that it's crazy crayon, but yeah, it's good. Like I like it. I like it. I like this kit. Like
I do too.
the badge, everything. Everything works for me here.
It works for me.
Is this
as well.
Nike's first S tier kit? It's letting the pattern breathe. It's
Yeah.
No. The way they did the border between the shoulders and stuff is wrong again. Nike.
Yeah, still got that. Still got the Nike thing going on. They haven't changed that. It's still
Nike.
there.
Oh, come on, man.
It's just
Come
harder to
on,
see.
Nike. Ugh.
Yeah.
But now that I noticed it, I can't look away.
Just try to pretend it's not there again.
This is not the Mexico kit, you know? Like this
No.
is not. This is
It's almost there though. Like, it's so close. So
like
so
I
close.
regret not buying the Mexico kit, and the only reason I didn't buy it is I couldn't find it in my size.
All right.
But like, yeah, no. A tier though, good shirt. A tier
definitely.
overall.
Yeah.
Oh.
A tier. Definitely. I'd say it's let down by Nike more than anything.
Yeah.
In fact, possibly
Yeah.
for both of the shirts, let down by Nike more than anything.
Yeah. Next up, we have Spain with another Adidas kit. Once again,
Yeah.
they've hit it out of the park, haven't they?
Yeah. Once again, just gone nice and simple. Get a Spain shirt out there, but make it look good. So,
Yeah.
that's good.
Like the home kit, like this is a Spain shirt. The design is timeless. They've
Yeah.
kept all the time. Look how good this color is.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like the bottom border, like
Yeah.
once again, the three stripes going across looks so good. Like
Looks so good.
whoever decided that that's going to be the running theme throughout all the designs for Adidas, it's like they deserve a pay rise. And
Yeah.
looking, I mean, this shirt doesn't need collars just because it's so classic. Like
Yeah.
because they're doing the border around it's around underneath the sleeves, and it goes it looks like it goes kind of, it makes it feel like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
going along as it continues as a border at the bottom. It looks so nice.
It does look really nice. And you're right,
It's-
the guy who's come up with the three stripes shoulders thing, he deserves a pay rise at Adidas. And whoever the guy at Nike that came up with whatever they're doing across the shoulders needs to go talk to the Adidas guy and be like, please teach me your ways. Because the difference between those two running themes is monumental.
This is an easy S tier for me. It's so fresh.
It is quite fresh. Once again, I go to your thing before. Actually, it might be an S tier. I go before and like, is it in the same ballpark as Japan
those
and
kits,
Mexico?
those Japan Mexico kits are top level S tier. Like I said, those are those are possibly all-time kits, but this
Yeah.
is still an S tier kit.
Yeah, I was going to compare it to Japan and Mexico, and they're not really the same. Then I thought, well, I gave Belgium an S tier for their
If we
one,
gave
and this,
Germany an S tier, this is arguably as good, if not
yeah,
better.
as I say, if it's in the same tiers as Belgium, as Germany, Spain gets
Yeah.
that. So yeah, S tier. I think yeah, maybe we just for Japan and Mexico, there might just need to be a new tier. It's like S plus.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could be. Well, if we are doing an S plus tier, the next shirt belongs there. I'm not even. Do we even need to discuss it?
If that
The
is
Spain
yeah,
away shirt.
the Spain away shirt definitely deserves to be in the same conversation as the Japan and Mexico shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, that's quite
It's
nice.
so good. Look at that collar. It's so good. Look, like the way they've done the central. This. I just love
Yeah.
so many things. And they instead of doing the 3 stripes, they've done the Spanish flag on the shoulders. That's so good.
Oh, they have too. Yeah, that is awesome. That ah, that's just
This is
so
I
wonderful.
love Art Deco. I love Art Deco. It's one of my favorite design styles, and this is like, mwah, mwah. It's a love letter to Art Deco. It's so good.
It is really, really good.
I mean, the only thing in my mind is this better than the Japan kit or not? That's my only question.
No, it's not better than the Japan kit. Japan and Mexico are better than this, but
You
this
think
is.
so?
I think so. I think this is in the
That's
same.
tough. Like, look at the thing with the dark blue behind the collar. Oh, it's just that collar is so good.
No, don't get me wrong. This is right there with them. Just to me, it would still go Japan, Mexico, then this shirt, and that's the 2 Japans, the 2 Mexicos, then this.
Like the side is so nice underneath
Yeah.
the. It's so
Oh, no,
good. Everything. Let's look at it. It's one of those kits. Every time I look at it, there's something more and more in something to like. Even
Yeah.
again, you know, like.
Mm.
Oh, it's just such a good kit.
It is really good. So yeah.
S tier, S tier, obviously for Spain. S
Yeah.
for Spain, S tier for Spain tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we have another S country. We have Switzerland. What do we think about this home shirt
I think
from
it's
Puma?
yeah. It's still the home shirt.
I like the
pretty good.
horizontal lines. I think
The
that looks
horizontal
pretty
lines is good.
cool. The red is good. Like the way they've done the borders. Puma for their faults, and they don't have the nasty thing that Nike's done with the borders around their shoulder
Yeah.
sleeves. This is really, really nice.
Yeah. No, this is
It's
good.
A tier for me. This is an A tier kit for me.
Yeah, this is an A tier. So I was gonna say the only fault I can find with this
I like
shirt.
the V-neck collar. This is like
Yeah.
a really nice V-neck collar, like a proper V-neck.
The only fault with this shirt is it's following that Spain shirt. Like it's hard.
Yeah.
You have to sort of cleanse the palate first before you view it after seeing the Spain one. Like, oh yeah, no,
But
it's okay.
it's an easy A tier for me
Yeah.
for this shirt. Like I
It is
can't.
an A tier.
I'm just A tier.
Yeah.
But you know, once again, Puma away shirt. F tier. Oh, move on.
Yeah. To be fair, I think this one's the better of their away shirts.
It looks
But-
like he's got a little sticker saying "Hello, my name is."
Yeah, yeah. That's not saying that's saying more about
The
the
line
other
pattern
away
is
shirts.
great. Oh,
Yeah.
the line pattern is great. Like
Yeah.
I like that, and I like. There are elements of this box idea that I like, but I don't like. Once again, we've given all the Puma shirts as for sets a B because they are sticking to their theme and they are doing the
Yeah.
they are consistently doing it. But yeah, to be fair, this shirt is not as bad as the Kana shirt, Senegal shirt.
No.
This might be. You're right. This might actually be a B tier as well.
B tier for the set. Yeah.
It's not meh. This is not
No.
meh. I think we can agree with that. It's not a fashion crime either. I think because Switzerland has a square flag, the box in the middle is more forgivable.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I think B tier for this one, A tier for the other one, and B overall. I think that's fair.
Yeah. I'd still give it a meh tier for the away, because it's still horrible looking. Like, sure, Switzerland has a boxy flag, but it's still so poorly
You're gonna
done.
give. You think this is a
But
meh? You're right. Like
yeah,
it's yeah, yeah. Okay, meh
yeah,
tier for this one.
yeah.
It's not a fashion crime,
It's only not a fashion crime because it's Switzerland, and
and
it
also
fits their
like
theme.
it's not as bad as those other
It
kids.
is not as bad as the other
If
ones.
we give this fashion crime, we have to give those other kids like an F minus.
Yeah, yeah. All the other kits are just way out of it. Like it's just
Yeah.
horrible.
Alright.
But yeah, but B overall is fine as well.
B overall. Like
Yeah.
okay, next on we have go to Tunisia, the uh Eagles of Carthage. This kit from Kappa. I really like this kit.
Yeah.
So
No, I like
the
this one too.
pattern is meant to be inspired by the armor worn by Hannibal.
All right.
Um,
Yeah.
the cuffs look so nice. The collar looks
Oh.
so nice. If Nike did this with the shoulder border with the pattern to shoulder to body, that would have been done right. This is what Nike should have done if they were intent on doing that pattern
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
their thing.
Yes. Exactly.
The badge looks so nice. The placement, the collar looks so nice.
Yeah.
I know uh, it's as good in my mind as the Spain and Germany home shirts.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's an S tier. It's in that same echelon as you say.
Yeah,
It's right up there with Spain, with Germany, and with the Belgian one, which I stuck in S tier as well. So
yeah.
for me.
Now, I don't know whether their away shirt, which follows the same rules but is white and
Mm.
like has the red on the borders. I think if we're gonna be consistent, we have to give the other one an S. I don't know if the pattern quite stands out as well as it does on the red, but I
No.
think, but I don't think. Okay, it's at least an A, and I think because I have to think about whether it's an S or not, it stays an A for me.
Yeah, I think you're right there. It's just may depend on how the pattern, if it does show up on TV
Yeah.
or in real life better than on these photos, because it is a white shirt on a
Yeah.
white background is the best look.
Yeah.
So it's a bit hard to see. But yeah, I think A for the away kit.
Yeah.
So it's still a very nice looking kit.
Very good kit. Very good
Yeah.
kit. Overall, I'm tempted to give the set an S tier because this is a really cool idea that they've
Yeah.
done.
I
I
sort
love
of
all the themes. I love the consistency and like they didn't phone this. That it's even though it's like a reversal of the other, I don't think it's phoned in. That they've
no.
done really cool stuff here. I think I'm almost tempted to give the set an S tier just for the themes and the ideas
Yeah.
around it.
Yeah, I do like that as well. I was wondering, is it an S tier or is it A tier because we put the away strip into an A? Whether that just drags down, you can't give it an S tier for this set. But at the same time, they've got their theme, they're stuck to it, and
Yeah.
they are clearly differentiated shirts that aren't
Yeah.
going to be,
Yeah.
not things. So maybe you're right. Maybe S tier. I'm happy with S tier for the set.
All right. Next up, we have the USA home kit. So looking at this kit, why do you think it's a meh tier kit?
Because it's so bland. Like, can you? This does actually
What is
look like.
Nike doing? Is it possible to make a more boring kit after putting so much color?
Yeah.
I don't get it, man. How did? It's just it's not doing it for me, Nike. Whatever you were thinking, it doesn't work for me, and it's meh, meh, meh every day of the week.
Yeah. To me, it's like it is pretty much you. The designer went home and gave the concept to like their 8-year-old child. Was like, hey, I need a shirt for the USA, but it just needs, it needs blue and red and white because that's USA, right? And the kid was like, yeah, I'm watching TV, and just like did 3 stripes. Was like, here you go.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Their their away kit is probably just about a B for me. I mean, it's got the pattern, but this is like, you get a pattern maker and you put a pattern on something.
Yeah.
Like, it's blue. I like the shades of blue they've done. I don't actually quite like the pattern. The Nike logo on the sleeves, and there's much to like about this kit, but I don't I don't think it's an A kit. I think
Oh,
it's B. It's
yeah.
high B maybe, but it's still a B.
I think it's a B. I don't know if it's a high B to me. It's a very mid B. I do like the pattern and I do like the colours, but I don't know. I like it. Yeah, the different elements of it are good, but I think they're just all very solidly good, which makes it a very solidly good B tier. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Now, we go on to Uruguay. Once again from Puma home kit. What do you think? Because we know we're gonna have whaling and
yeah.
gnashing of teeth when we go to the away shirt.
I
I
really,
really like this home kit. It's
I,
really cool.
I really like this home kit, and knowing it's by Puma just fills me with dread about scrolling down because this home kit
Look
is
how
so good.
cool the logo looks with the
I
gold,
know
like white and blue. It's so good.
it is so good.
It's not S tier. Right?
No,
It's a bit too plain for me to be S tier, but it's a high A tier. This is a good kit.
this is a good tip. It's definitely high A tier. So it's a bit too plain. Doesn't do anything with it, other than just be solidly like A. So yeah, I think A.
A
Yeah. Try
and
want to scroll down. Oh dear.
next up is the away kit for Uruguay. F tier. F tier.
Yeah.
What is this? What is the? Okay. I like. This is arguably the least bad badge, but it's still bad.
Yeah.
Okay, no, the least bad badge was the Morocco badge. That was a good badge. But yeah.
Yeah.
Let's look at this kit. If it didn't have that box, this
Didn't
would
have
be
the
such a
box.
good shirt. The stripes,
Yeah.
the cuffs, the collars. There's so many nice things about this kit, and it's just like, ugh.
Yeah. They just.
You know?
Yeah, I know. Puma just. I know someone came up with this idea of this box in the center for all your away kits, but that person really needs to be fired. Like they just got it horribly, horribly
Right.
wrong.
Apparently, there's like a thing with saying Les Celeste in the inside sleeve. Oh, there's so many nice things about
Yeah.
this kit. I mean, and the box for this one, to be fair, doesn't look as bad as the other one, but it still looks bad, and the number
Yeah.
looks bad because of the way it's designed. And like, yeah, it's a fashion crime.
Yeah.
It's the
No,
definition of a fashion crime because you've done good stuff and you've ruined it with you've really ruined it with doing something really bad.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
put in all the good work and like in the last second somehow got an F.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, for this one, and once again I think we agreed it was going to be B tier for Puma for most of the sets because
Yeah.
it Puma that's been agreed.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have Wales. Once again, a shirt from Adidas.
And once again,
Ooh,
it is
the crimson. It's
really
so
good.
good.
It's so good. I like this shirt. It is.
I like
just,
this shirt as well.
Yeah.
It's a bit plain. I don't think it's an S tier once again because same reason for the Uruguay home kit. Like it's a bit plain, but so good. It's
Yeah.
such a good kit. The collars look nice. The
Yeah.
sleeves look nice. The diagonal pattern. This is such a stylish shirt.
It is. It is really stylish. I really like it. So yeah, A, solid A.
Yeah. And then we've got their away kit. It's got the collars and the little borders on the
Yeah.
side. And this once again, I think it's an A. Adidas, you've really had a good World Cup.
Yeah, no, they really have. This is definitely an A.
A, and
Yeah.
the set. I'm almost tempted to give the set an S tier. Like the design philosophy for both shirts is so good, and the idea of working this as a set, it's so good.
It is so good. I think I have to keep this an A because it's A and A, and it just.
Yeah.
I know it's got good synergy between the two, but yeah, feels a little bit weird giving an S tier for.
I mean, like, look how good these zigzags work, though. Like,
the zigzags are really good.
And then the zigzag pattern inside the red. I mean, it's such the themes are so good.
It's a really good shirt and
This is
kit
why,
and
this is why
set.
I feel
Yeah.
like we have to give the set, like, the idea of the themes and everything an S tier, like we did with one of the things a few things back.
Yep. Okay. No. Okay. You've convinced me. It's S tier. Is it? Yeah. I mean, I do like them as a set. They're
Yeah,
really good. Yeah. Let's go with
yeah.
S tier for the set.
So S tier for the set. So yeah. All right. I think
That's everyone.
that's the end of it. But yeah, has Adidas won the World Cup?
Adidas definitely has won the World Cup. Like their shirts.
Has there been? I can't think of a bad Adidas shirt.
No, I don't think
Like
we.
there's some where you go. I don't think we rated any of them below A.
I don't think we did. I was just scrolling back up to see if I could find one that we didn't. But yeah, I think.
And it has the
Adidas-
most number of S's.
Yeah.
And not one, but two GOAT level kits we're talking
Yeah, like
about.
full kits as well. Like the Japan and Mexico kits are just to die for. I mean, they're crazily good.
Yeah. The Mexico away kit and the Japan home kit. Mwah, so good.
So
And
good.
so good. Like and this is even taking into account that their their counterpart, like home and away counterparts, are also S tier.
Yeah.
It's just and the whole Adidas design philosophy, I'm almost tempted to reevaluate every Adidas set as an S tier in terms of as the set, because there's clearly a design philosophy.
Yeah.
It's subtle, but now that I've gone through and reviewed everything, that's the only thing I think I could change about our review.
It's just
There's a consistency. The three stripes, so good.
Yeah.
Letting the logo breathe, just no writing, and like the badges are always done right.
Yeah. I think 100%.
The pattern is just enough level of flair and not too much.
Yeah. I think
in almost every shirt that's got flair.
Yeah. I think Adidas has
Sides
just got
on, like, it's S tier for every set for Adidas.
Yeah, I think the Adidas styling concept, like the theme they're running through everything, is by far and away the best theme that's going for any of the shirt manufacturers. So yeah.
Yeah.
The stuff they've done is just ridiculously good. Nobody else comes close. The rest of them sort of, the theme they were trying to run through failed in some way, except Adidas. They're just like so good.
Yeah. But we have to give shout outs to the guys who only have one shirt and they hit like marathon with Ecuador.
Oh yeah.
So good. Shout out to Kappa as well, who did the shirt for Tunisia. Really good design. We also gave them an S for the design. How do you feel about marathon? Given how bad, like, I don't want how bad the Puma kits are to overcome our thing, but even the themes around that Ecuador shirt is great. Like, right? Like, as a set, what did we rate marathon as a set?
I think we still kept it as an A, as a set.
I think every individual shirt rating, none of them I would change. I think all our ratings are good. As a set, for what marathon has done.
Yeah. I think the set for Ecuador we kept as an A, and I think that still works, but I agree with you that it's like they've done it really well.
Yeah. I feel like if we've given Kappa as a set an S tier, there's a good argument to be made we should have given the same to Ecuador, because we're discussing the theme and the design, right?
Yeah.
Well, the home kit is plain but clearly S. Like, we knew it. This is how you do subtlety well, and like that away kit, if it's not an S tier, we didn't rate it an S tier, but it's a high A tier. It's one of the highest A tiers in this thing. And like the theme going for, we're getting one shot and we're doing it well. Like there's still like how they do the pattern with the cuffs and the collars and like the shape of the shirt is just so good. Like what they've decided to keep as the group elements.
Yeah. No, I see what you mean, and maybe it's an S tier.
S tier. The set design is an S tier.
Yeah, it's on par with Kappa, as you say. It's once again you just run into the problem of Adidas being technically also in the same tier, and you're just like it's not comparable to Adidas's theme, but at the
I
same
think one
time,
of those. We have to also take into account the manufacturers who have a one shot.
yeah,
They've got only that one shot, so I think it's okay
there
to
is
be
that
a
as well.
bit to like take that into account. Like Adidas has done so well over so many shirts.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
It
what
that does come into it. So yeah,
like just like from the start, like from Argentina to yeah, Argentina's kit was incredible.
yeah,
And you know, at the end of the day, like look how good Argentina's kit is, and it might be the least good Adidas
yeah.
kit.
I was gonna say that like it's a really good kit, but you're right. It may be the weakest of Adidas.
And it's a strong kit. It's so
Yeah,
good, and like I love everything about that Argentina kit too. But yeah, phew, it's yeah, well done to Adidas. This is not an advertisement for Adidas. They are not paying us, by the
maybe.
way. Other manufacturers may exist or do
Yeah,
exist rather.
they do exist. I think. Yeah, exactly. I think it's just the rest of them just didn't live up to that to
Mm,
the design philosophies that
yeah.
Adidas had. So
Yeah. But outside of Adidas, so the next, obviously Nike had the most number of kits. There's a bunch of kits that
mm,
are misses for Nike, I think, unfortunately. Obviously they tried to do, like, I don't like Nike's design philosophy with the shoulders. It just
no,
didn't work for me. The borders around the shoulders, the cuffs and the body, that just didn't work for me, for a lot of the sets. Other than for Brazil. Like that Brazil kit aside,
yeah,
I think almost every Nike set, I'm like, okay, maybe it's meh tier for the set ideas and themes that
yeah.
Nike has done.
I think yeah,
Like now
Nike's
that we've seen a lot of them, like Canada was meh, meh, meh. I think
yeah,
we agreed. New Balance had a good, but I think New Balance was A, and I think that's fair. New Balance
yeah,
had the one kit, and it was a good kit, A for everything.
yeah,
Once again, like I think like looking back at every Nike kit, now that I noticed the design philosophy and around them, yeah, like look at the Croatia kit, away kit again. Like because of the way they did the checkers don't quite match up,
yeah. That's the thing that yeah,
and like I don't this is like so I think Nike's every one of Nike other than Brazil, the Brazil kit I'm entitled to go every one of Nike's set design as we should probably put down as meh
yeah.
tier. Like
No,
this
I think
England one, yeah, this it's like yeah,
and the thing to me is that there was a few in there, especially later on, where
yeah.
it, the thing that
It
dragged the
took us
overall
a while
shirt
to
down.
notice it because we were like what looking, suddenly went, oh okay, no, it's actually also like shout out to Majid. They only had the one kit as well for Iran. Great
Yeah,
kits as well. I think we gave them
yeah.
an A. Did we give them an S for the design and both A for the each kit?
No, I think we gave them triple A.
I think it's A. I think A is fair. I think
Yeah,
we see what they're going for. It's good.
yeah.
Like nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, well, it's pretty.
All
Like
right.
A is better than good, right? B is good. It's good. It's like yeah, this is actually pretty good. It's just not super awesome.
Yeah.
So
But
I
yeah.
also scrolled back down and got to the Japan kit again, so I had to stop.
Oh yeah. I am also looking at the Japan kit. And I just realized there's a red bit at the back of the collar that looks so cool. I
Oh,
didn't
did you?
notice
Yeah,
that before.
I didn't notice that, but I saw that bit. It is really awesome. Yeah,
Oh, it's just so good. It's such a good kit. And then I look at that Mexico kit. I'm just like, wow, it's such a good kit. This Mexico home shirt is so good.
yeah.
Like on social media, like the Mexico fans were trolling the USA fans just because they said our kit is like much better. And yeah, like I said, I've seen both. I've seen both Mexico kits actually in
Yeah.
IRL, and they look great. They do look great.
That's good.
They're
Yeah.
uh, it's incredible. But yeah, what? So which of the like? Let's make a bet. Which of these kits are gonna look the best in TV when we watch the games playing in Qatar?
I think I'm going to give it to the Japan home kit. I really like the
I
Japan home
think
kit,
so.
so
I
I
agree
really
with
want
you.
it to
So
go good. I Next on TV, I think might be it's going to be between the Japan home kit and the Mexico home kit. I think in terms of on TV,
yeah,
which one's good? I I feel that on TV, like the Mexico and Japan away kits are going to be good. Just feel on TV maybe they might not do the justice that they are in real life.
yeah,
It could be interesting because
yeah.
yeah, the Mexico kit would just be maybe just a little bit too intricate for TV, and the Japan away kit
A
maybe just
dark
been a bit
horse
too
is
subtle.
maybe the yeah. A dark horse is maybe the Korea away kit might look really cool on TV.
Yeah.
Just I think that's the like the Spain kit. Like while I think it'll look incredible in
Hmm.
real life. The I haven't seen it in real life, but I just know this is gonna look incredibly good in real life. I
Yeah.
don't know how good it'll show up on TV. It might actually be because the pattern is it's just Art Deco. Art Deco just always looks good.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the Spain away shirt will be interesting on TV. Is say just whether it quite picks up
I'm just in my head just imagining Gavi running in that shirt and it looks like a wave with passing playing tiki-taka football. Ah. The aesthetics, just the pure aesthetics. I want to almost go and do a painting with the Spanish players in this kit playing against like Japan, Mexico in the other kit because they can't play against Japan in the other kit because they look too similar, and it wouldn't be allowed. But you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Really good.
That's
But
a
yeah,
really good kit.
I think you're right about the Korea shirt might be really good on TV as well, depending on how much the Nike shoulders get picked up, because
Yeah,
I keep seeing them whenever I look at the shirt now. It's annoying.
yeah. The other one that might be subtly good on TV is the Wales one. I feel like those diagonal patterns are
Hmm.
designed to show up on TV more than photos and maybe even real life.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're right. It will be real. That could be really good as well.
But yeah. Alright, any final thoughts from you before we close off our review?
Um, no, I think we said it. I'm trying not to scroll up and down. Oh,
Another dark horse, Argentina away kit on TV.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That could be. Feel like that's either going to be really good on TV or it's going to be a bit of a miss. But I feel like it's going to be really good. So yeah, I think that is a dark horse for the best on TV. Yeah, and
Yeah.
as for closing thoughts, it's just for me to try not scroll back down to the Japan home kit because I may go buy it. I may turn into a Blue Samurai fan.
Yeah, the blue samurai blue as they call it in Japan. But yeah, that's yeah. And like I said, shout out to the guys who got the one hit and did hit it out of the park.
Yeah,
Like yeah, the walk on home run.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's been heaps of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I have. And by the way, I know we can't show you video. If just go to Google and Google that Japan kit. That's so good.
So good.
And that Spain kit and that Mexico kit. That's so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I think that's all we have time for. Yeah, we look forward to hearing from you next time.
Yeah. Catch you next time.
Well, that is the end. Thanks for listening all the way through.
If you liked what you heard, we have even more. 9642 Discord and a Buy Me a Coffee.
Pretty sure it's Buy Me a Beer.
Oh yeah, buy me a beer on buymeacoffee.com.
In both these places, you can talk to us, and we may even listen, especially if you do buy a said beer or coffee. I might still be confused.
Yes, we're easily bribed. All links are in the show notes below.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
This is on YouTube.